perfectly hurt, broken and hurt, soft and asleep in the morning gray. Shake off the night and don't hide your face. The sun lights the world with a single flame. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. Today and all of your days, all where your pain. Heal what I can in your troubled mind. Sometimes our bodies will hurt, but sometimes the beauty in that can be hard to find. I want you to find it. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. So run, wake up and run, my little one. I wanna tear down these walls that can't hold you inside, and rip out the cords and uncover your eyes. We'll make our escape in the dark of night.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. We've made it. We're at the Michigan International Prep School Class of 2022 graduation. we ask you to please rise as MIPS student Kennedy Perkins will lead us in singing the national anthem.
Okay, there you go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, what a night. I get the honor and the fun job of presenting our Michigan International Prep Schools scholarships, and it is quite the honor. At Michigan International Prep School, we're focused on preparing our students for a purposeful and productive future, not only through academic preparation, but also through character development. We want our graduates to be the kind of people who take ownership for their success and serve others. The kind of people who have purposeful sense of direction in life and who have the discipline and work ethic that's needed to pursue their unique dreams. This year's scholarship recipients have been carefully selected through an essay submission process. They've demonstrated perseverance. We've read through their stories. They have discipline, integrity, and that is what we hope to model here at MIPS. We believe they have the ambition and skills to be future leaders. And all of you scholarship winners, I want you to remember tonight. I want you to remember when you leave here and you doubt yourself, I want you to remember tonight. I want you to remember it. If you're willing to believe in yourself and apply yourself, you're going to end up surprising yourself. You're going to go through life and you're going to face things that are going to scare you. Every time you move through that, you're going to grow. So next time you're wondering if you want to put yourself out there, not knowing if you're going to succeed or fail, when you receive this scholarship tonight, I want you to remember to keep putting yourself out there, okay? It's now my pleasure to present the MIPS Scholarship Awards to the following graduates. As I announce your name, please come to the stage and receive your award. We're going to start with the $400 scholarships. I'm going to pause for a little suspense and a round of applause after each name. The $400 scholarship winners are Jose Barajas, Bailey Hall, and Rebecca Palmer. All right, we're going to move on to the $500 scholarship winner. The $500 scholarship winners are Seth Boss, and Bruce McRoberts. The $550 scholarship winner is Abdullah El Nursi. The $750 scholarship winner is Autumn Getty. The final two scholarships are for $1,000. The first one is Gustav Helmkers. And our final scholarship winner tonight for $1,000 is Jonathan Kirby. All right, congratulations. I'd like to now introduce our Superintendent, Andrew Halbert, for the Superintendent Address.
Good evening. Thank you for coming. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight to celebrate these awards. Michigan International Prep Schools Board of Education, staff, and students want to welcome you to tonight's event. We welcome our 2022 graduates, and we congratulate you all on a job well done. I'm Andrew Holbert, and I'm super honored to be the superintendent of Michigan International Prep School. Tonight, we gather to honor these young adults for their hard work and dedication to improving themselves for their future opportunities. Each one of our graduates has a unique narrative that has led them to this crucial point in their life story. Graduates, we want to celebrate each one of you and demonstrate how incredibly proud of you each one of us are. Tonight, we want to pause and reflect on the journey, to honor the tireless work, the determination, and the many victories that you have earned to get here tonight. The late night problem solving, the endless video calls with your mentor or tutoring sessions with your teachers, the relentless drive that you have to crank out those last few classes to get here tonight. Some of you have even done 14 to 18 classes this year just to make sure you made it tonight. Each one of you has had your own journey, but I can tell each and every one of you tonight, you've done a job well done. When I was young, I was told a story. I love wolves, and so this story surrounds wolves. There were two of them. It's a powerful story that illustrates the way our everyday choices stack up end to end to shape our character and to shape our future. An elderly grandfather was walking with his grandchildren one day, and he asked them about life. When the child asked, "How do you know what the right decisions are in life? How do you know what's right? How do you know what's wrong?" He said, "A battle rages inside me. It's a terrible fight between two wolves. One presents fear, anger, and lies. And the other stands for joy, peace, love, and truth. The wolf of anger will constantly work to kill the wolf of joy." The old grandpa looked down at the children with a firm stare, and he said, "That fight is going on inside of each one of you every day. They thought about it for a minute as a young child, and then one of the children looked up at the grandfather and said, "How do you know which one will win?" The wise grandfather paused for a moment and then replied, "It's the one you feed. Will you choose to feed the anger or to feed the joy?" So why do I tell you a story about wolves? Why do I care? Why shouldn't you just choose what makes you feel good? Well, the story of the two wolves is about our future, our destiny, and how we can control it. It's up to you to feed your courage. It's up to you to feed your mind with everything it needs to achieve success and determination. We get one shot in life, and there are certain mindsets and behaviors that will lead to joy, and others that will undoubtedly lead to daily heartache. Each one of us has the opportunity to choose our outlook on life. There are so many aspects of life that we simply cannot control. We need to focus on what we can control. We cannot feed both wolves at the same time. In each life situation, we have to make a choice. We will choose to be a giver, or will demand to take from those around us. When we identify a problem, do we offer up solutions, or do we look for somebody to blame for the problem? Both approaches begin with identifying a problem, but one wolf looks to find solutions of hope, while the other one searches for someone to blame and to tear down. Let me share a little secret with you. Anyone can identify a problem and blame somebody else. There's no skill to that. What's truly remarkable is someone who sees a problem and collaboratively works with others to solve the problem in a way that lifts up everybody around them. How are we making others better for our community? Which wolf will you choose to feed? Hungry and selfish, or positive and peaceful? Most individuals move through life making the smallest number of decisions they can. The team here at MIPS, we often joke that by the end of the year, we are so exhausted by the sheer weight of making decisions that we don't want to make a decision for what's for dinner. But during the decision-making process, it's very easy to focus on the frustrations and the circumstances surrounding what hasn't really gone according to plan. But you can make a choice. Choose to starve those thoughts that begin to sneak into your mind of negativity. We replace those thoughts with gratifying hope that the other side of this decision, that learning experience, will make myself and everyone around me better. One perspective feeds the negativity and is preoccupied with criticizing others and ourselves. The other perspective is hopeful, appreciates the chance to serve and be with other people. In today's environment, we are seeing that the wolves of sadness and darkness are beginning to consume the entire person. At some point, the wolf becomes the choice maker if you allow it. And people feel as if they have lost the control and the ability to make their own decisions. Mental impacts from the stress and depression in our world today is flooding our land, and it can no longer be ignored. Tonight, I want to encourage you that when that negative wolf begins to consume your mind, that is when you must call for reinforcements. Because in this world, you are not alone. There are people in your life and in your community who are trained to be those reinforcements for your life. Find the person in your life that loves you. Right now, there's a negative wolf in your mind telling you that no one around you loves you and maybe nobody cares. I'm here to tell you that this is the greatest lie you will face your entire life. No matter what you tell yourself, there are people that love you. There are people that care for you, and there are people that want the best for you. Please seek them out as your allies through this life. Over the past 3 years, our school here at MIPS has been working with an outside partner to build counseling services for our students in order to offer those reinforcements I'm speaking about. We all go through times when we need a voice in our lives who can help bring balance to our thoughts, to remind us that we are vulnerable, but that we are loved and we are not alone. As of today, MIPS and Wellspring Lutheran Services have jointly provided counseling services to many of our MIPS students and families. Our partnership is expanding so that more students and families will have access to these trained reinforcements. I want to assure our graduates specifically that if you ever need reinforcements, even though you're graduated, please know that MIPS is here for you forever. You are never alone. MIPS was opened in 2017 to serve students. From the student who faces the above average number of challenges in their life to the student that's heading off to a Division I school or a professional draft. I want to caution each of us to remember that all people have both wolves inside them battling. Though it may not be obvious from the outside looking in, to the families and the support networks of our graduates here tonight, please remember that no matter what your graduate looks like on the outside, they might not be okay on the inside. So please ask them how they are doing, because they can never feel alone. I want to conclude with one story. There was a farmer, had a donkey that fell in his well. It was an old donkey in an old well. The animal cried for hours as the farmer tried to figure out how to save his donkey. Finally, he decided the animal was too old and the well just needed to be covered up. It wasn't worth the time or the energy to retrieve the donkey. He invited his neighbors over to come over and help him, and they all grabbed a shovel. They began to shovel the dirt into the well, and at first, the donkey began to cry. To everyone's amazement, he quickly quieted down. A few shovel loads later, the farmer finally took the guts to look in the well. He was astonished at what he saw. With each shovel of dirt that hit the donkey's back, the donkey was doing something amazing. He would shake it off, and he'd step up. As the farmer's neighbors continued to shovel dirt on the animal, he would just shake it off, and he would step up again. Pretty soon, everyone was amazed as the donkey stepped over the edge of the well and happily trotted off into the meadow. Life is going to shovel a whole lot of dirt on you. A whole lot of different dirt. All kinds of dirt. The trick to getting out of the well is to shake it off and step up. Grab the hands of a friend or a loved one to help you get out. Shake it off and continually to take steps. You don't have to do it alone. If the farmer wasn't throwing dirt on the back of the donkey, he would have never survived. Sometimes the negativity in our life can be used to improve us and our surroundings, because you are not alone and you don't do life alone. Graduates, as you move forward tonight, please remember the fulfilling life does not come from lucky breaks. It comes from facing life's challenges one step up at a time with humble and steady determination. You will face difficulties. Just remember, shake it off and step up and lean on others for the support. I want to congratulate you, and I hope that you understand that my message is one of hope, and it's that you have the ability to control how you make those decisions. You have the ability to understand who you surround yourself with. If it's full of negativity and hate, get out. Surround yourself with people that love you. We only get one life. I promise you, you can make it an amazing one. I want to thank all the teachers, mentors, and staff that worked hard every night, prayed constantly for each of you to make it here tonight. We love you. We are proud of you, and we believe in you. Congratulations, and thank you for choosing Michigan International Prep School.
Thank you, Drew. Next up to the stage, I'd like to welcome our student vocal ensemble to sing Glorious.
might feel aimless and can't see the places where you belong.
But you will find that there is a purpose. It's been there within you all along. And when you're near it, you can almost hear it. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening. Every soul, your thoughts within your heart. Everyone plays in these, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious.
You will know how to let it ring out as you discover who you are.
Others around you will start to wake up to the sounds that are in their hearts.
It's so amazing what we're all creating. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening, and pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays in these, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious, 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 glorious. You feel the notes build higher, you will see. It's like a symphony. Just keep listening. And pretty soon you'll start to figure out your part. Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies in each one of us. Oh, it's glorious.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have one of our 2022 graduates that is going to say a few words to you all tonight. Please join me in welcoming Gracie Parakta.
Good evening. My name is Gracie Procta. I'm from Holt, and I am one of you, a 2022 graduate of Michigan International Prep School. It's been a rough couple of years, hasn't it? But look at what we've accomplished. I stand here today and look at all of you with this thought: we did it. While most of the world was standing still, we pushed forward, we continued to put in the time, and here we are today, closing one chapter and turning the page to start another. As each of us go on into this next chapter, remember this: it's going to be an obstacle course, or in my case, a fun house with 2 kids. There will be challenges along the way, but there's nothing that we cannot overcome. Look back at all the obstacles we have already overcome. While going through school, some of us had to push through COVID and our families. While going through school, some of us worked to help support our families, and some of us had children, got married, and moved away from home. This school has provided us all with a platform to overcome any obstacles that present themselves for the remainder of our lives. It laid the foundation for us to go into this crazy world with confidence, knowing that whatever we put our minds to, we can achieve. This has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my life, and I cannot thank the teachers and mentors enough for helping me on this journey. This has become a family school for me. My husband is a 2020 MIPS graduate. I am now a MIPS graduate, and my brother-in-law is currently a freshman with MIPS. I know that this school will continue to pull the best from each student that attends and always provide the tools needed to succeed in life. So now it is up to us to take these tools and go out there and run this course. When you find yourself up to an obstacle, look back and remember what you've already accomplished and know that you will always win. Thank you, teachers and mentors. What you do changes lives, but it's our turn to go out there and change lives. Class of 22, you will accomplish great things.
Thank you so much, Gracie. I'd like to join Superintendent Hulbert as well in asking us to take a moment to give thanks and a round of applause for our faculty and staff here at MIPS. We are here today due to the hard work of you all and the hard work of our staff too. So I'd just like to acknowledge our teachers and mentors today. Thank you. Thank you. Our commencement speaker is Lynn Aronoff. Lynn is the Executive Director of Parent Advocates for Choice in Education, otherwise known as PACE, which focuses on protecting and expanding the rights of parents and educational opportunities for their children. Lynn is a former gubernatorial appointee to both the Michigan Board of Psychology and the Michigan Women's Commission. She serves as a member of the Foster Care Review Board and as a board member of the Transracial Journeys Camp. Lynn has also consulted on presidential, senatorial, and statewide campaigns. Lynn is one of the leading voices in the school choice movement, which is why we are all here. Everybody made a dedicated choice to come to MIPS. Not one student here goes to MIPS based on their zip code. And Lynn is one of the reasons that we are all here tonight. So please join me in welcoming her to the stage, Miss Lynn Aronoff.
Hi, good evening. Charlie, I need my speech that's written in really, large font. I'm nervous, and I dropped my glasses. Hi, I am so happy to be here. Thank you. I want to thank all of you educators, staff, family, friends, and the Michigan International Prep School class of 2022. I am so proud to share your day. Many of you are parents, or you work full-time. Maybe you aged out of the traditional neighborhood school. Maybe you're a student athlete. Whatever the reason, you needed the flexibility that MIPS provides. I find it incredible that you, either by yourself or with the help of others, found this education solution. You designed your fate. MIPS, along with many other public charter schools in Michigan, provide a different pathway for students. Wouldn't it be nice if all kids had as many choices as possible? I believe that all kids deserve the opportunity. Children should not be victims of their zip codes. More options is better. Competition is good. Know that schools like MIPS would continue to succeed if faced with more competition. The good schools will survive. The bad ones shouldn't. When I was asked to deliver your commencement speech, I couldn't look at the email for about 6 hours. It scared me to death. I was paralyzed, and then the fear set in. The weird thing about me is that when fear comes, that's my bat signal. I know that means I have to do it. I was scared of it, so I called up Charlie and I said, yeah, I'm in. I didn't know how I would pull it off, but I did it. I'm not a particularly moral person. Don't tell my kid. I believe in telling the people I love that I love them every day. I believe in looking around and enjoying the beauty of this world every day. I don't wish time away. And the other edict I follow is that when something scares the snot out of me, I do it. So here I am. I have an important message for you today. Your life doesn't have to look like anything other than your life. After taking a couple years off between high school and college, I learned to appreciate and enjoy my education. Do I wish I had done this earlier like many of you? Yeah. Can I change it? No. After graduating from college with a BA and a lot of other pit stops, worked for my family's business, got fired, worked for random other jobs, got fired, And I went in a corner and licked my wounds and then started again, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't have a direction, and then by chance I met my first boss in politics. At that point, I went on to work on campaigns all over the country. I met many congressmen, senators, a president or two. I took chances. I won sometimes I didn't, but the experience far outweighed having never tried at all, and I'm always grateful that I put myself out there. In preparation for today, I listened to like 12,000 hours of commencement speeches, so you don't need to. I can boil it down to the really essential points. You're gonna fail, probably more than once. Embrace it. It won't kill you, and you'll learn from it, and everybody does it. Now, the consensus of most commencement speakers is that it's a lot better that you fail taking a big chance than failing at some status quo chance that felt comfortable. Take the big chances. It's okay if you fail. You won't die, you'll learn. Today is about your success. You deserve every accolade. It's my sincerest hope that you'll move forward with confidence, honor your success by dreaming even bigger. As the first century Jewish scholar Hillel said, if not you, then who? On one of my first campaigns, I was constantly complaining to my father because the candidate wasn't receiving any money and the party wasn't supporting her with infrastructure or manpower. I explained to my dad, this isn't cool, she's great, why aren't they doing this? I don't understand, why is nobody supporting her? I just don't get it. And he said to me something that stayed with me forever. He said to me, it's your party, it's your future, go get it. You deserve to trust in yourself. So listen to that little voice inside of you, the voice that's telling you what you want to do. That voice is your truth. You should honor it. You should believe in it. You should follow it. You need to. You've already done it up until now. The next step shouldn't be that difficult because you've been doing it. You took control of your high school graduation, which is something that, believe me, I didn't, and I regret it. You already succeeded. There's nowhere to go but more success. You're in the perfect spot. So, pursue your dreams at Boston College, University of Denver, Oakland Community College, etc., etc., etc. Join the Navy. Go on that mission trip. I implore you to honor your talent, your success. You must never give up. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? It's your future. Go get it. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to have the presentation of the diplomas. We'll have our graduates stand and get to position. From Lapeer, Jose Barajas. From Saginaw, Daviana Billy. From Owasso, Victoria Benjamin. From Chesaning, Brianna Lauren Braley. From Detroit, Charles Bryant. From Detroit, Crystal Bryant. From Holland, Olivia Burns. From Sterling Heights, Emma Covey. From Saginaw, Gabrielle Culberson. From West Bloomfield, Cameron Dargan. From Grand Rapids, Sophia DeWeerd. From Oxford, Mia Michelle Flynn. From East Point, Autumn Shire Getty. From Owasso, Bailey Hall. From Milford, Zach Judson. From Adrian, Justin Kelly. From Coldwater, Isabella Elizabeth Kinney. From Elsie, Jonathan Kirby. From Fenton, Tristan Kermis. From Britain, Cole Colbell. From Bay City, Bruce McRoberts. From Lansing, Chloe Miller. From Harrison, Rebecca Rose Palmer. From Kalamazoo, Emma Party. From Midland, Victor Peterson. From Holt, Gracie Lee Perakta. From Davison, Austin Ryder. From East Point, Joseph Solaris. From Tecumseh, Alexander Sawyer. From Richmond, Carissa Sugg. From Detroit, Kavai Vare. Kavai Ware. From Southgate, Madison Warren. From Saginaw, Brianna Watkins. And from Flint, Dominic Woods.
All right, super tall's back up, so I got to bring the mic down. See, as you get older, you got to learn to laugh at yourself too. You can't be too serious, otherwise life gets stale real fast. So graduates, this is what you've all been waiting for. Please stand. Turn, face the crowd, your friends, your family, your guardians, everybody that loves you. As having completed the graduation requirements set forth by the Board of Education for Michigan International Prep School and accredited by the Michigan Department of Education, I confirm your diplomas. At this time, you shall move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you graduates of 2022 Michigan International Prep School.
Want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Our front row of graduates are going to lead us out. If we could let the graduates exit first, please. We'll see everybody outside for pictures, refreshments, fellowship, and congratulations again, everybody. Thank you.